Okay, so I've been very frustrated with these puck lights. This is a camping kitchen, and basically it uses a power plant, a power pack, um, and so it has, some nice little features like lights and um, ability to USB and other plugs. But these puck lights, let's get to those. So when you get these, they'll say dimmable, and these puck lights. Um, I think the word dimmable is a fancy word for saying we didn't install the right electronics to have these work properly. You better do it yourself. In other words, install a dimmer. Let me just show you how bright they are. My power plant puts out 15 volts down to 11.5 volts. So these things are extremely bright. Let's turn that off. And that's unregulated. Now I could put a resistor in the line, but realize the resistor in the line uses the same amount of power as the LED would, but it would dim it, but you'd use maybe 1/10 on the LED and 8, 9/10 on the resistor. So you'd use the same amount of power, and I was realizing that thing was sucking power like crazy. So these puck lights basically go into a 2-inch hole, and basically in my situation I just have it coming from the master control, and right now it's putting out 15.3 volts. That's upside down, but I can read that. So let's get down to how you regulate the power with the PWM. Alright, so these little 1-inch cube PWMs, they come in a 2-pack for $5. They come with a variable. Let's turn them on. Oops, is that on? There we go. So when these are on, what it's doing is it's pulsing the power extremely fast, so fast that an LED is turned on and off to where you can't see the flicker. Can you see the flicker on the lowest level? I can't. Just for comparison, that's using full power, and we can't even point it out without the glare. And this is what I really want on its lowest level. So it'll use a lot less power, and it'll also not blind me. So basically, I just have it in the line. I have an on-off switch. You could have just gone straight to these little PWMs. Now they don't come in a case, so they're two for $5. They actually had a little projection on this board, but they had some kind of a score mark, so it snapped at a certain point. And the reason why I'm bringing that up, I'm sorry, the light is messing with it, is that there is a little pegs on the corners, and they correspond to the holes. So it mounts in there, and it won't shift back and forth. To make the box fit a little better, I know, not perfect, I made 2 holes instead of 1. I drilled out where the capacitor goes. Now the back will snap, but the front doesn't quite. It's still a little bit high. The capacitor is just slightly higher than the potentiometer right here, and the little screw holes. But that's okay. I'm going to wrap it with electrical tape. I'm going to keep these 2 holes exposed for mounting it on the inside of my box. And once more, let's turn this on. You're able to use less power and have a much more usable light that won't blind everybody as they walk up to it. And had I not used the switch, since this is going to be reachable from the inside of the box, just against the side, I could have not used the switch, and you could have just turned the potentiometer. So maybe it would have been easier than sourcing these out and buying these and then drilling a hole. But since I already have them, I think I'll just control it like this. And maybe if I ever want to get more brightness, I'll adjust it from inside. Okay? So if you want to see more about my in this case, my camp kitchen, my minivan kitchen. You can go to my channel and see other of my videos, or if you want to see some of my other projects that I do online, you can just follow me. And thank you very much for viewing my video, and I hope this helped you. Bye-bye.